Hey ReZero fans, so are you ready to talk about a fan theory for Arc 10 that might just be Subaru's most brutal trial ever? We're going to dive into a storyline that pushes his suffering to a whole new, chilling level. The path of the tragic hero. Let's just jump right to the heart of it. Picture this. Everything you've ever fought for, every single person you've saved. Suddenly, they look at you and see a complete stranger. So what happens when a hero is completely forgotten by the people he saved? All right, so this whole thing kicks off with a familiar and frankly terrifying face. An antagonist whose power literally attacks the one thing that makes us who we are, our memories. That's right, we are talking about the Sin Archbishop of Gluttony, Louise Arneb. You know her deal, that absolutely horrifying ability to just steal or completely wipe out memories. It's a power that's already left a ton of devastation in its wake. And of course, we all know the most painful example of what she can do. I mean, she's the reason Rem is in her current state, right? Robbed of her memories, left in a coma. So yeah, this isn't some new threat. We know what she's capable of, and that's the launching point for this entire theory. But see, in this theory, Louis isn't just playing her greatest hits. Oh no. She takes it to a whole new level, in the most devastating way you can possibly imagine. She supposedly unleashes some kind of ultimate power. We're not talking about just stealing a memory here and there anymore. This time, her target is Subaru, and she doesn't just take his memories, she erases his entire existence from the memory of the world. Just try to wrap your head around that for a second. The sheer scale of it. Everything he's done, every single agonizing loop he suffered through, every friend he managed to save, poof, it's all just gone. Every single memory his friends had of him, all those sacrifices he made that nobody ever saw, all of it, just wiped clean from history like it never even happened. And the result of that? It's just devastating. To his friends, to the people he loves more than anything. Even to Amelia, he's a nobody, a stranger, some random guy with a crazy story that there's no way they could ever believe. But just when it seems like all hope is lost, the theory gives us this one single, incredibly important glimmer of light. A single anchor in a world that has thrown him away. In this world that has completely and totally forgotten who Subaru is, there's one person, just one, who's immune. And that person is Rem. For whatever reason, Louis' power just doesn't work on her. She remembers everything. So, Rem. She becomes the only person who knows his past. Her memory is the only thing proving he's not insane, that everything he went through was real. Her loyalty, her love, that becomes the rock he needs to keep going. The one voice telling him that even if the whole world has turned its back, he is not totally alone. And this is what sets the stage for what has to be Subaru's most impossible quest yet. I mean, it's one thing to fight some monster, right? It's something else entirely to have to fight for your own past. So think about the challenge here. He's got to start from square one. He has to convince a bunch of people who think he's a complete stranger to actually trust him, to believe his absolutely insane story about their lives together. And then he has to unite them against an enemy, all while just trying to win back his place in their hearts.
You see, this isn't just a simple battle of good versus evil anymore. This is a fight for his own identity. It's a battle to prove that he even existed, that he mattered, and to somehow rebuild the bonds that were stolen from everyone.
And all of this brings us to the really powerful idea at the heart of this theory, the thing that gives it its name. It's a concept that just perfectly captures the deep, deep sadness, but also the nobility of this potential fight for Subaru. And that is tragic heroism. So what is it? Well, it's the act of a hero fighting to protect the very people who don't even remember his name. He's not looking for glory or a pat on the back, he just wants them to be safe and happy. That's it. A hero fighting to restore a world that no longer remembers his name. I mean, that one line just says it all, doesn't it? It perfectly captures how incredibly lonely that fight would be. He has to be the hero for a world that's pushed him out, saving friends who now look at him like he's nothing.
And really, that's the ultimate test, isn't it? It's the most selfless act of love you can imagine, being willing to save everybody, to fix their world, even knowing there's a real chance they'll never, ever remember you.
So, that's the theory for ReZero's Arc 10. A truly tragic, but man, what a powerful path for our hero. I'll just leave you with this one last question to chew on. Is this a story you'd actually want to see play out on screen?